Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Deidre. I am in my mid to late 30s and I work full-time in healthcare. I've created this channel to help me be even more accountable to my budget, so I hope that you'll subscribe and come along this journey with me. So today I have a budget recap as well as showing you all my next paycheck in December. So let's get into it. So we're going to recap the December 13th paycheck first. I will link that video in the card so you can take a look at it if you're unsure. So I'm just going to start out by saying I use Budget with Ira budget booklets. They are awesome. My pay I was budgeting was to be $1,310.50. What actually came in was $1,304.16. The reason for this is I had to change the percentage of my paycheck that's going into a separate account to pay for my condo fees, as my condo fees are going up next year, so I need a little extra in that account, more than I normally do, so it's not a huge difference between the two. My mortgage was what it was to be expected. My property tax, that's the amount that I have come out of my account into a separate account for paying property taxes. My house and vehicle, again, those come out automatically and go into separate savings within my bank so that I can just continually build up those. I paid my Shaw bill. I budget 160 and I paid 160. It's actually a little less than 160, but I just round up. So eventually I will have a decent credit on there. Left over was just a little less due to the paycheck being less, but the totals were still the same. I put $60 towards groceries, $25 towards eating out, and I did go out for lunch with a friend, and it was lovely to chat with her. Spending, I set aside $60. I do have some money left over in my spending. I will actually do a sort of savings challenge with that money when I do my cash stuffing video for the next paycheck. All my sinking funds were the same. There was no difference in those. I put the $400 towards the line of credit, and I put $50 towards my emergency fund. I just call it savings. I know that's what it is. So I projected that I would have $51.12 in my buffer. Now this is a buffer. I do have more than just this buffer in there, but it also is to pay for any gas that I need during that paycheck period as well. What I actually had left over was $44.78, which is still not bad. What we're going to do now is look at the December 27th paycheck. So what I'm actually projecting is, I didn't change that here, $14.26. Again, just trying to account for just that little extra that's going into my savings to pay for my condo fees in January. I'm projecting my mortgage to be the same amount as it always is, $296.38. Property tax being put into that account of $58. House and vehicle, $10 each. My car insurance is going to come out at the end of the month at $79.17. You might be wondering why it's so low. Well, I actually get multiple discounts through my insurance company. I get snow tire discounts. I get driving discounts as I don't drive very far in my vehicle. I am also part of a union, so there's a part of a union discount in that. And also, I don't drive a super fancy vehicle, so that definitely helps. I'm paying $58.75 to TELUS. This is for my phone bill. It is pretty low. As the organization I work for, we can actually get a discount on bring your own phone. You can get a plan for $55. So I've taken advantage of that. My stall tax is actually, I have to pay property taxes on my parking stall at my condo, as technically I own that piece of property. So right now it's pretty low. It just comes out at the end of the month to help pay for that. I am projecting that my line of credit interest, the interest that I owe on my line of credit, including the insurance, will be around $200. It might be a little more, it might be a little less, so that buffer might be used for that. Groceries, $60. I won't need a lot of food between Christmas and New Year's, as I spend a lot of time with my family, but I will probably need some groceries in the new year. I'm budgeting $25 for out, spending $60 just in case I want to take advantage of any Boxing Day sales. I typically don't really buy much, but you never know. Next up are my sinking funds. So in my hair category, I'm putting another $20. I'm putting $15 into my nails. As you can see, my nails are done, but I always put $15 a paycheck towards my nails. I'm actually, these next categories I did way back when I did a scratcher, and I did my sinking funds randomizer to determine how much would be going into the different categories. So in my giving category, $15 is going in there, and I think I actually almost have enough to make a decent donation should I choose to before the end of the year. I'm putting $30 into travel. This is a slow builder, hoping to take a trip soon, but I know with prices the way they are, it's not going to be inexpensive. Furniture, I'm saving up for a new couch, so I'm putting $20 into that category. Clothes, it's getting $5. I don't need anything right now, but it's always good to have some money in there. Rainy day fund, I actually have a category called rainy day, and I will show you that tracking and all of that. And when that gets to a certain dollar value, I deposit that into the bank and we'll put it towards my emergency fund. Pets, I do not have any pets, as you guys are aware, but I'm actually planning on saving up so that when I do move house, that I can eventually get a pet. This is just a slow builder. This will take me a few years, but I just want to build it up. Use this to also spoil the pets in my family if I choose. I'm putting $5 into beauty, and I'm putting $5 towards wedding. That's going to get more in the new year, but just $5 for now. My line of credit, I'm going to be paying $290 towards that. So that will definitely bring it down even more, which I'm really bring it down even more, which I'm really